it's your girl Meesh. Welcome to another episode of Love Meesh, where I share my thoughts, opinions, and ramblings, and sometimes I'll have guests over, but no subject is off limits. It's a billion people in the world, and I'm one of them. So welcome to my world. Let the conversation begin. Hey, loves. It has been a minute, but hello. So I was having a conversation today, and the question came up with, why don't black girls wear their real hair? Why don't black girls wear their real hair? And my response was, I want long hair. Like, I have 4C hair. And number one, if you know me, you have seen me with my wig on, with my wig off, with cornrows, with twists. So I'm not ashamed of it. I will wear it. I wear my wig to work one day. You might see my hair the next day. I might put the wig back on. So I'm not ashamed of what is underneath the wig. I love my wigs. I've been wearing wigs from before when wigs was popular, and they would be like, you wearing a wig? Like, I guess that's something your mama, auntie, and grandma would wear. Yes, I was already on the wig game. Everybody else was doing good old sew-ins. Now look, they got the whole wig and lace front game going on, and I've been on that train. But anyways, I have 4C hair, which means my hair is very coily. Like, they rate the hair from 1 to 4, probably go higher than that. 1 is complete straight hair. And then at the further up it goes, the hair starts to curl. It has a curl pattern. Well, the 4C is literally a circle. If I pull my hair, like when I take a shower and I look at the hair in the shower, it's literally a circle of hair. It's so pretty. But that means no matter what I do, it's going to curl up. I would get, oh my God, I will not forget, I spent like $60 on a blowout. Got in the shower, because I love hot showers. It frizzed right back up. I sweat a lot. I get that from my mom's side of the family. So when I go to sleep, my scalp is going to sweat. That's moisture too. My hair is going to curl right up. I live in Florida. The moment I step outside, I could flat iron my hair inside and then step outside. The moment I step outside, my hair is going to frizz up. So when I get my braids and my weaves or whatever, I like my hair to go basically to sit on the top of my ass. That's just what I like. To me, yes, why don't black girls wear their hair? Okay, I have a couple of responses for that. But I will say, as long as you are taking care of your hair underneath your sewing, your lace front, your wig, it really shouldn't matter. Now, some people, they may have never seen their hair or your edges gone. You just gonna keep wearing them darn lace fronts and knowing that it's tearing up your edges. Like, you have to take care of what you have first before you add anything, and that goes for everything in life. So I do love me a good wig. I do love me some braids. I'm starting to move forward to the more natural weave, but it's still weave. But I am, that question did encourage me to learn more about my own hair and start taking care of my hair more so that I will not need the weaves. But just like guys wear their hat and they scarves, okay, our hat and scarves, we do have scarves and those are pretty too. I want to start wearing those. But our wigs and weaves is like a hat. It's like an accessory. It is not a necessity. So I printed out a couple of, not printed, I went to a couple of websites and I found a couple of Pinterest and quotes about the hair, and I wanted to go over them. So this one comes from boomphilly.com, and it's 10 reasons why black girls wear a weave. Number 10 was men like it, and I do agree. All of them will say they love natural, but you real, but you got contacts. You real, but your ass and teeth is fake. You real, but your nails fake. Yeah, y'all have a point. I hear y'all. But the baddies got all of that, and that's who y'all looking at. That's who, Instagram model. That's who whatever. And 9 times out of 10, that's who you wife. So let's just be real. So men like it. It is said that most black men like long hair on a black girl, when in reality, most black men would tell you no, they don't like weave. They prefer for a black girl to wear her hair out natural. Now, if you take a black boy with a girl, I don't care what race, but she doesn't have curly hair, and you take a black guy with a girl that does, if she got weave or whatever, 9 times out of 10, to me, this is my personal opinion, he probably likes the hair, thinks it looks, good on her, but he probably can't pull it and grab it. Like, he don't know, like, it's like a no-go zone. But the girl, her hair is naturally growing on her scalp, he can pull it, whatever, it ain't going nowhere because it's naturally hers. I think that may be one of the reasons why they say they don't like it, but trust me, you do. We know you do. So number 9 is we can't grow our own. Some black girls use weaves because they simply have no other choice. It's either that or rock a bald head. Sometimes the loss of hair can be for health reasons, aging, or simply bald spots in certain spots. Now, I will state that everybody has different medical conditions, eczema, and different stuff like that, or just not treating your hair properly growing up. Like, a lot of us got perms when we were little, messed up your hair. I am proud to say this next generation that I see, parents are not putting perms in a little girl's hair, and I see a lot of pretty braids and more embracing their natural hair, so I am proud about that. But if you can't grow it, like, what do you do? Like, let's think about cancer patients, for example. They wear weaves, and because to replace what they don't have. So, not to say that black girls wear weave because they don't have hair, but for some people that is the case. So for number 8, protective hairstyles. Black girls don't only use weave for outer appearance, but it can actually help your hair grow and get thicker if your hair isn't damaged from perming and dyeing, etc. Now, braids, weaves, sew-ins, and stuff like that, it is a protective style. My best friend, her hair is so freaking long. I have never seen her rock her hair. She always got a sew-in, weave, wig, whatever, but her hair is so long and thick. She just prefers her weave. Number 7 is acceptance. Mostly all of the black girls portrayed in the media have weaves. Western society says a black girl isn't beautiful unless she has a weave, thus ultimately forcing her to conform to society's standards by getting a weave. Western society. On magazines and stuff like that, you always see bundles, this, that, the other. Think about Housewives of Atlanta and all the other shows that we look at. Think about TV in general. We've just started to see this more, black love, afro, like it's another trend coming in where it's like, love yourself, love your hair, love your you, and I'm all down for it. But growing up, that is definitely not what we saw a lot of. Now, kids, yes, one of my favorite movies is Crooklyn, and she down there had her hair and her two puffs, and her mama had her wig, but we all know what she was selling, her beaded African wig. But kids will more than likely wear their natural black hair, but as we transform into adult women, we tend to move towards the weaves. And once again, nobody cares what you do. Just make sure that you know how to take care, manage, and grow your own hair, because we spend more money on these weaves and stuff than we do for taking care of our own hair. And maybe if we flip that and spend just as much money in taking care of our own hair, probably will grow longer than the damn weave that we find. So that's why I'm gonna challenge myself to do, as I just learned right now, and I'm sharing it because sharing is caring. So as I challenge myself, I'm gonna kind of challenge everybody else. So number 6 is it looks better. It is said that straighter hair looks better on a black girl rather than her naturally coarse, kinky hair. This is not true. Confidence is sexy, and a confident woman can rock any hairstyle. Now that is so true. That is so true. Just like a good salesman can sell anything. Have you ever heard of the sell me this pen thing? Because whatever it is, confidence, your selling ability, all of that comes from inside. So it's not the outside, but rather what you bring from the inside out. Number 5 is fashion. Straight hair will forever be classic in style and on the runways. So that was a statement. And then it says, not true. There are many different styles. Not one particular hairstyle fits everybody's personal style or facial bone structure. So one of the reasons they were saying was one reason why black women don't wear their hair is because of fashion. So they just debunked that by saying strong long hair is not really classic because it doesn't even fit everybody's face. Number 4, saves time. Now I will agree with this, and maybe it's me. I need to get up more earlier and stop being lazy. But my hair is twisted right now. I love my twists. Like when I take these twists out, I literally have a small fro. Like it will not do anything else. I have to do something to it, whether it's twist braid or something, because I don't think it really has a shape or form. Like it's waiting for me to mold it into something. But those if I put my stocking cap on top of these twists, put that wig on, boom, out the door, it does save you some time. Like when I used to perm my hair, I would have to flat iron it or blend it in with the weave, and you know what I mean, all that extra stuff. But hey, I'm a girl. That's what we signed up for. We spend a lot of time getting dolled up, cute and beautiful. So I'll go ahead and embrace that. For some, saves time. For some black girls, it's not because it's fashionable or what's in. It simply is easier, and it saves them time in the morning rather than trying to manage their own hair. Now, I will say this. It is harder to manage black girl hair than straight hair. I'm not going to put a race on it, but than straight hair. It is so much harder to manage our hair. And I don't want anybody to challenge me with that one. Okay, so number 3, we feel naked without it. Has having a weave become as common as putting on our makeup or earrings in the morning? Do we feel naked without a weave? This is sad, but for a lot of black girls, it's true. I will agree with that. Now, I don't wear lashes like that, but I know some girls, you will never see them without their lashes. They even say, if I don't have my lashes on, I feel naked. Well, okay, people start to feel like that with weave. A lot of my homegirls feel like that with nails. Like, I've never seen them without their nails done. Like, at the end of the day, we should feel as beautiful as we did coming out of our mother's womb, which is natural, nothing extra. And then it's okay to add beauty on top of that. But to make a statement, I feel naked without my lashes, is that I don't even feel as pretty without my lashes. I think that's when it becomes a problem. Like I switch between my glasses and my contacts. I don't need my contacts. Yes, they turn my eyes green, hazel, or whatever hell the color I buy, but I will still put on my glasses and I'm still the same me. And if you don't like me with my glasses, then don't look at me with my contacts. Like this is me, take it or leave it. So I just kind of feel like as long as you don't take it to the extreme, it's okay. So just be like, girl, I don't got my lashes on and keep it moving, but I have to wear my lashes every day. That's a bit extreme. So number 2, it says our secret weapon. A well-gone weave can render a black helpless and fooled into thinking that our real hair. Our secret weapon, a well-gone weave can render a black helpless and fooled into thinking that's our real hair. I don't know what they're trying to say. I think what they're trying to say is if you have a really good weave in your hair, it can, I guess, give you a little bit more confidence than if you feel helpless with your hair. Some people do not know what to do with their hair at all. Like I remember my mom made us sit down as little girls and we had to braid our baby hair. Like she would not let us get up unless we learned how to braid our hair. I think it could have went a step further by learning different oils and stuff that we could put on our hair and condition it, and just different styles versus my go-to growing up was a perm. I think I got a perm really young, y'all. I think I was a baby. Like my hair is so kinky. My mom used to comb my hair with a freaking fork. It is so, like, my grandfather, I think one of his parents is white, but you can't, with this hair of mine, you can't tell. Like my mom can literally take a shower and go, like she can air dry her hair, run her fingers through it like it's fine. Me on the other hand, oh my god. So my friend Brittany was helping me put some braids in. She went to comb it. Oh no, baby, you got to spray this. Way more water, way more oil. You just can't manage my hair like that. And I got the nerve to be tender-headed. But sometimes a good weave can be so natural it feel like it's yours, like it looks real, like it's growing out of your scalp, like how they do those lace weaves, even though it pull your edges out. And I'm guilty because I bought one and it was so bad and beautiful. I still got it. You can wash it and reuse it. That virgin hair, it like never dies, y'all. You just wash it, blow dry it, curl it, and keep using it. But to lose my edges is not that serious. Like, whoa. And the last one says black girls don't know how to take care of their own hair. Now I will raise my hands high to the sky. So I'm doing this podcast and I'm learning that is going to be on my to-do list to learn how to properly manage my hair, because I do have I remember my cousin when I first, oh my God, y'all, you know, if you go through a really bad breakup, you cut your hair. Okay, been there, done that, cut off all my hair. I think I was natural for like 5 years and then I got a perm. I just did not know what to do with it, and it's so dry. I would notice a difference when I would wet it, but it's more to that. It's oils and different creams, and I think I get the Kinky Curly Girl stuff now, and it's so thick. The cream when you scoop it out, but that's exactly what my hair needs. Like, it soaks up everything. Water is definitely a joke. By the time I get out the shower, it's gone. Like, it's thirsty again. So I'm gonna learn more, and I'm about to open up this store. So I want to be selling products, and I don't want to sell any product that I haven't researched and used for myself. So when y'all come to my store, everything that y'all see, I use, I research, I agree with 100%, and it's gonna be vegan live. So look out for that. I'm so excited. The last one is black girls don't know how to take care of their hair, like I said. So with perms, dyes, putting heat to your hair every day, it is simply that we don't know how to take care of our own hair without it breaking off. No, we are aware of the do's and don'ts with taking care of our hair, but simply the measures blacks have to take to make their hair manageable. And I believe that is so true. But hey, this is what I was born with. I definitely want to teach my daughters to love every single thing about them, from their kinks on their head, their crowns, their itty bitty toes. So I don't want to tell them to love your hair and all they see me is weave. But I will say this, everybody that I know, baby, that wig come off, it go right on the dresser. Ain't no shame in my game. This is my hair. You gonna see it twisted, you gonna see it braided. Like, I definitely know this is me, take it or leave it, because my body is just a vessel. Like, I live inside of this body. So my hair doesn't make me, I make my hair. But I love me a good weave, don't get it wrong. I love me a good weave. But I am loving this black girls, black love, black girls rock, this whole new genre. And I am definitely embracing my culture. I'm learning more about spiritual guides like Yimiyai, Ashun. It's just like I'm learning more about my culture, and the more I learn, the more I'm embracing really who I am. Because think about this, we were brought from wherever. Black people's already here. Some people say black people come from whatever your take is. The point I'm trying to make is we have grown up into this Western society. This is all we know. Other cultures, they have deep roots in their culture. So when they do come to America, they still can adapt the American Western way along with their roots. Well, this is all we have. So now it's like, okay, put the Western down and go find your roots. I think the way the Africans here is we're looking back, researching and trying to go find our past, when other cultures already know their past and they're mixing it with the current futures that they have. But that was that. I wanted to go over to the next one because, hey, we definitely do need to learn how to love our hair, and these helpful tips will help. So this is from stylecraze.com, and it says 12 simple 12 simple black hair care tips. I'm sorry, y'all, it got hot. Can't roll the window down. So it says, if you have natural black locks, congratulations. You have the most desired hair color in the world. Many think that their hair is natural black, but in fact, it is a dark brown shade. There are several myths regarding black hair, and one such myth is that black hair does not grow as fast as other hair types. The truth is, black hair grows at the same rate as other hair types, but its texture may make it seem like it's not growing. I agree. I'm a 4C, and I can literally pull my hair, and it can touch my shoulders or go down the back of my neck, but it'll shrink right back up, and you would just think, I have short hair. Its unique physical structure requires the use of hair care techniques that are gentle to make sure that it grows properly. Here's a list of tips that will prevent hair graying and will maintain the color for a long time. So number 1 is be gentle. Always make sure that you are very gentle when you are handling your hair. Never be in a rush and pamper your hair so that it grows to be healthy. I would agree. Like detangling and stuff like that, you can't rush. You definitely have to take your time and love on your hair. Number 2 is use hair care products for black hair. Since black hair tends to be more delicate and drier than other hair types, you need to ensure that the moisture is locked in so that it stays healthy. Use shampoos, conditioners, and hair oils that are specially formulated for black hair. So I'm definitely going to look into that a little bit more. Always condition. There is nothing more important for black hair since it needs to be moisturized at all times. When you condition your hair after shampooing, the moisture gets sealed in, and this will give you the smooth, silky black hair that you have always desired. So here's a tip. One of my past lovers, I still talk to all of his family, but his cousin has some very beautiful curly hair, and I remember asking her, like, what do you put in your hair? Because every time I see it, it looks wet. And I'm like, why my hair dry up so much? But every time I see her hair looks wet. But it's not, and it was curly, and it was a beautiful curl pattern. And she said she would put conditioner in her hair every day, water, and castor oil. So that is her mixture. And instead of saying water, I drink distilled water, so I would recommend distilled water. So distilled water, leave-in conditioner, and castor oil. And it was so thick, and I remember my hair was moisturized the whole day. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And shout out to you, girl. Thanks for sharing your tip. Okay, so number 4 says say goodbye to your brush. Throw away your hair brushes. Yes, you read that right. Wide tooth combs are much better than brushes for black hair. You can use your fingers as well. Do not brush your beautiful hair aggressively. What is wrong with brushing your hair? Well, it will shear your hair out of the scalp and leave it totally damaged. Number 5 is find a hairstylist that does not aggravate your scalp. You should be careful about how you style your hair, as black hair is more prone to damage than other types. Loose braids and ponytails are ideal and stylish. To promote hair growth, you can also opt for low or sideburns to ensure less breakage and splits. 6, drink plenty of water. If you want your black hair to grow strong and healthily, increase your daily intake of water. This is the best way to keep your hair hydrated, and you get the bonus of having beautiful skin as well. The oxygen levels in the blood are maintained by water, so proper scalp circulation is increased. Water also keeps your hair follicles and scalp hydrated, thus preventing gray hair and split ends. Say no to heat. If you like the black natural color of your hair, then do not apply hot ironing tools. It will not only frizz dry hair, but you also lose its natural color coating. Now, I don't remember the last time I blow dried my hair. I usually just wash it. Okay, so I got a blowout earlier this year, and I had the girl clip my ends. My hair was so long, but I was transitioning, so like the roots was froey and the ends were straight from the last time I had got a perm or straightened my hair too much, so it just didn't match. So she straightened my hair. It was so long. Oh my God, I got a picture. I'm gonna put it up. And but remember, it just be frizz, so the only time you'll see it like that is when I get it freshly done. So she was like, you want to cut it? I was like, well, do I need to cut it? And I know every stylist always talking about cut your damn hair, but she was like, I think you should. She cut my hair. Oh my God, it was so short. So now I got all curly hair. Nothing is perm or flat iron. I'm gonna try this again. So I just wash my hair, twist it, do my weaves or braids. Or I've been trying to do braids more than the wigs, because I used to buy wigs like every week, and it started to be expensive. Like, I'm tired of buying this shit. Like, I just got tired. I cut back on a lot of my expenses, and I was like, wig, you next. But I did buy a wig for my best friend's baby shower, and I just bought a wig recently. because I've been going back and forth between my sister's house, waiting on this apartment, which I get this weekend, y'all. And I was getting my braids done, but this time I took my braids out and I didn't link up with my friend for her to help me. So I was like, let me just buy a wig. So I just bought a wig. But y'all, that wig be hot. Them combs start to aggravate your ears. I wear a headphone at work, so the wig and the headphone don't really go together. And I just be like, fuck it. I be so quick to take my damn wig off. It don't bother me. I'll be the one right after church take my wig off, or get in the car. You can ask my mama. You can ask any guy I know. Like, this shit will come the fuck off. And that's why I try to keep up with my hair underneath, because if I'm gonna take it off, it's still something done in my head. It's not just a matted mess under there, whether I do twisted braids or whatever. But to get back to the point, I haven't put any heat or straighten my hair. But I do want to do it again just to kind of see where I am, where the length is. So I want to go back to the girl just to kind of see where I am. Probably time for another trim. Okay, so I don't know if this is the last one, but the next one says hot oil massage. You can carry out a hot oil, rude ass, loud ass trucks. I don't know why y'all like them stupid ass, loud ass vehicles. Like, what is the point of that? Congratulations, you woke everybody up. Okay, so hot oil massage. You can carry out a hot oil massage with either a coconut oil, almond oil, or a mallow oil. All of these oils contribute towards the maintenance of the black color of your hair. You can also use eucalyptus oil. Add a few drops of it to the warmed up oil and apply it to the scalp with light circular motions. It helps grow and maintain thick hair. This is the first and foremost of all the tips for black hair. So I definitely have been slipping. My mom, she was real advocate with her hot oil treatments. But I never went to boot. I'm such a student. I have to go to class or something to learn this stuff, or force myself to learn it. Like, you can't just tell me. Like, I have to know the science behind it and the routine and all. So it's kind of where I'm at in my life. So I'm going to put hair on the list and do that. Black hair maintenance pack. If you're not a fan of hair color, it is obvious that you would prefer natural tips for black hair maintenance. With this pack, you can achieve positive results that maintain the black color while adding shine to your hair. So it's naming different things that you could use: amla powder, henna powder, Bremen powder, sour yogurt, lemon squeeze, tea liquor. It says use on the scalp, full length of hair. Let it stay for 20 to 3 minutes before washing it off. Growing your hair. The belief that your hair grows faster when you cut it regularly is based on a myth. However, frequent trims to get rid of split ends will help keep your hair healthy and less prone to breakage. Keratin treatment. Now, when I had that conversation today, baby girl did say keratin treatment, and I've heard this word float around a few times. So it says if you cannot stay away from styling gels and tools, then you can book an expensive session once every 2 months at a good parlor for a keratin restoration treatment. It helps restore your hair's lost keratin and maintains your dark natural hair color. So I see it say expensive right there. Lord. Supplements do help. Your body may need some supplement boosts from time to time because it's hardly possible for each one of us to follow a healthy and maintained diet in between our busy schedule and work pressures. Biotin is a great hair supplement, but depending on your hair condition, you need to decide on the amount of intake that your body requires. This will also help you stay away from unnecessary hair fall and breakage. Other important points to remember: leading a healthy lifestyle can do wonders, not only for your body and your skin, but also your hair. To get healthy hair, you need to take care of yourself from the inside as well as the outside. A healthy diet, plenty of water can give you beautiful hair. Fresh fruits and vegetables will not only keep your body healthy, but also benefit your hair. Exercising regularly and taking good care of your body will work a lot of magic on other parts, such as your nails and hair. All right, y'all. So I learned a lot. I also got some quotes that I want to go over. And I don't think it's hard. You just can't be lazy. Can't be lazy with black girl hair, fortunately. Can't just throw it in a bun. Have to add some oil, conditioner, and all that good stuff, and then throw it in a bun. But that's okay. Black is beautiful. I love my crown. So I wanted to go to I'm on Pinterest. I'm going to my hair board. I have so many boards on Pinterest, y'all. I can never stay on board because I always have stuff I can research or look up. Like, people are bored because they want to be bored. There's plenty of stuff to do in this world. All right, so let me start with the end. Miracle Grow Hair Growth Serum. Olive oil, tea tree oil, peppermint oil, pomegranate seed oil, almond oil, jojoba oil, castor oil. God darn. I got a lot to buy, y'all. So that's one. Okay. This one says homemade edge control. Melt avocado oil, 2 tablespoons with beeswax. Half or 1 tablespoon. Add coconut oil. Once melted, add peppermint oil. Add lavender oil. Leave in a small pot to cool for 1 hour. Use a toothbrush to apply. Using this has many more benefits than conventional chemicals, edge controls, hydrating and moisturizing, 100% natural. Now, what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to try to find a vendor that makes this. I literally don't want to make anything for my store, y'all, but it looks like I'm going to be making some things. But if I can find somebody that does this, I wouldn't mind selling this. Homemade edge control. Okay, next one says super moisturizing hair growth leave-in spray. I switch between castor oil and olive oil every time I run out, but this is a gem for strengthening, moisturizing, and growing long, healthy hair. And essential oils, 15 drops of lavender and rosemary oil. So it's a spray bottle, and then it says castor oil, aloe vera gel, and water. Okay, so that's one. Another one says if your hair is dry and tangled up, fill a spray bottle with water, coconut oil, and olive oil and spray it on your hair and detangle. Dry hair and scalp oil. Do it yourself hair and scalp oil. Jamaican black castor oil, olive oil, and a few drops of tea tree oil. My mama always talk about tea tree is good for a lot of things, you guys. This has done so well for my hair in the past few months that I started using it. The JBCO, I think that's the Jamaican black castor oil, has strengthened my strands. The olive oil has moisturized it so well, and the tea tree oil helps to promote growth. I'm excited to start this, you guys. Become a lazy natural. It says wash and detangle your hair once a week. Style your hair once a week. Deep condition once every 3 weeks. Protein treatments once every 3 weeks. Spray leave-in water mixture every night. So we are supposed to wet our hair every day, y'all. How to care for your 4C natural hair daily. Cover your hair with a satin bonnet at night. Style it in a protective style. Avoid too much manipulation. Weekly, shampoo hair with sulfate-free shampoo. Deep conditioning treatment. Protective styling. Inversion therapy method. Oil scalp. Monthly, apple cider and baking soda cleanse. I haven't tried that yet, you guys. I want to. I know people that have dreads. I hear them talk about apple cider a lot. I want to try it. It says protein treatment, pre-poo treatment with rice water rinse. That rice water is stank, y'all. If you have any idea, and I ain't talking about putting no damn essential oils in there because it's that stank. I don't think the essential oil is going to help. But help me out if you know how to make some. And I used jasmine rice and then I used natural rice and it was still stank. Build your own hair mask. So pick a base, either olive oil, apple cider vinegar, coconut oil, or milk. Pick 2: strawberries, bananas, avocado, baking soda, almond oil, mayo, or lemon. And then pick 1: yogurt, honey, or egg. So if I were to do this, I would want to do apple cider vinegar, since I learned that was really good. Pick 2: strawberries and banana. That was easy. And pick 1: yogurt. I don't want to touch the eggs or the honey, you guys. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess you could switch this up too, because I could also do apple cider vinegar and baking soda, since that was on the last one. Or I could do olive oil and almond oil and an egg. So that's neat that you can pick a base. 2 and 1. Base 2, 1. That was pretty cool. Hair growth tips and products. Trimming your hair won't help it grow, but it will keep the dead ends from working their way up. Don't shampoo every time you shower. Apply oil or mask treatments weekly. Don't wrap your hair up in your towel breakage. Do a cold water rinse after each shower. Keep your scalp healthy. Avoid heat. Switch to a silk pillowcase. Drink water. Don't brush it often. Give yourself a hot oil massage. Be patient. 5 things to add in the shampoo for growth: aloe vera, honey, castor oil, lemon juice, and rose water. The last one says scalp detox. Clean your hair from any dirt buildup more than shampoo. Helps remove dandruffs, exfoliates the scalp, promotes hair growth, helps to promote strong and healthy hair, unclog pores from usage of the products that we put in our hair, used once a month. Ingredients: 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half teaspoon of cinnamon, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil or coconut oil. I keep hearing that, y'all. Olive oil, coconut oil. The directions are: part your hair into sections and apply the treatment to your scalp. Let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. Then wash it out. Then continue with your regular wash day routine. That was really cool, a scalp detox. I don't think I've ever done that before, y'all. And then I found some pictures, affirmation quotes about black girl hair, and I just wanted to go over those as well. And the first one says, "Dear brown girl, don't be afraid to shine. Your hair is so beautiful and your skin is divine." The next one says, "I was shy, but it came out in a big personality. My turning point was when I let my hair grow naturally." Tracy Ellis Ross. Invest in your hair. It is the crown you never take off. I so admire black women with natural hair who are brave enough to attempt authenticity in a world that rewards mediocrity and approximation. So when it's so easy to buy a wig, or so easy to get a sew-in, or so easy to look like every girl that you see on TV or everybody on the street, really, to wear your natural hair coils kinks, you're really like an oddball. Like, you're really standing out and embracing yourself. And it says a lot about you. Like, you really do love who you are. Like, to say that my boyfriend has never seen me with my real hair, that's sad. You know what I mean? That's almost like the girls who have all that makeup on, get married, and then take it off, and the man want a divorce. Like, we gotta stop doing that. I think that's what guys mean when they say they like natural. Like, you're beautiful just the way you are, and I know how that looks. And from time to time, you can switch it up. It shouldn't be an all the time thing, y'all. Okay, so the next one is, "May your fro grow and your skin glow." Next one says, "Natural hair is an exquisite crown, a head full of unique, healthy beauty, natural beauty." Natural hair is an exquisite crown. It is a wonder and fascination to many, but to the confident black girl or black woman who's rocking it, they know what they've been born and blessed with: a head full of unique, healthy, beautiful, natural beauty. Stephanie Lahart. Okay, the next one says, "I love my hair because it's versatile, it's healthy, it's my textured halo. It shows pride in my roots. My coils exude confidence." "Excuse me, your hair is blocking my view." Honey, my hair is the view. That's something I would say. The next one says, "A black woman without her kinks is like a leopard without its spots." Ooh, I like that. And then this next one, it's a lot of them. "Her own hair was a glory of copper fire that morning, shining like a wispy steel, long and loose in gentle flames down her back. Her hair was a glory of tendrils for the snaring of husbands. Your hair is winter fire, January embers. My heart burns there too. A girl without braids is like a city without bridges. Her dark hair was scattered, and its beauty stung his eyes like smoke and ate into his heart. She was the most beautiful creature on earth. Her hair said so in that language only hair can speak. Her hair, just long enough now to tie back into a knot, had a coppery sheen, a hint of fire in the darkness. My hair doesn't take well to instructions." So all of these were by I don't know. This came from Pinterest. I don't know the author. The next one says, remove the kinks from your mind, not from your hair. Marcus Carvey. Next one says, girl with kinks still get winks. And then these last two are tips again. Oh, I have 4 hair, right? I think it's 4C, but you have 4A, B, and C. So it's for ABC Hair Care 101 daily. Oil scalp at night using coconut or olive oil, and that's what I don't do. Spray hair with a lighter revitalizer. Cover hair with a satin bonnet. Some people moisturize their hair daily, but I have no time to do so, but it's okay if you do. I definitely probably need to moisturize my hair multiple times a day. Then it says weekly, bi-weekly. Pre-poo hair with heavy oil. Wash hair using sulfate, silicone, and paraben-free shampoo and conditioner. Deep condition hair for hydration. Moisturize hair using LOC or LGO. Protective styles. Monthly. Inversion or greenhouse method for growth. Perform a scalp cleanse to let it breathe. Do an extra moisturizing treatment if you want to. And then the last one says the key to long hair. Drinking water, a clean scalp, moisturizing spray bottle, less heat, protective styling, satin scarf pillowcase, rich oils like olive oil, coconut oil, and castor oil, wide tooth comb, patience, leave-in conditioner, sulfate-free shampoo, scalp massages, deep conditioning, no split ends, shea butter, finger detangling. Treat that hair like it's gold. So, that's all I was going to talk about today on this podcast. Loving our hair because it is our crown. And yeah. So tell me what you think. Why don't black girls wear their hair? And if you have been one of the black girls that doesn't really wear her hair, then drop me a message and let me know if this was educational or informative, and if you would accept the challenge to, if not all the time, then sometimes start rocking your hair. Talk to you guys later. Bye. And I almost forgot. I want to give a very, very, very special shout out to MatthewHCherry.com. He wrote he has a book and a movie called Hair Love. And it is amazing. Please, please, please go check it out. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Mr. Matthew A. Cherry. He is a writer, director, producer, and editor. Hair Love, which I just fell in love with. Hair Love is a 5-minute animated short film that centers around the relationship between an African-American father, Stephen, his daughter, Zuri, and her hair. Despite having long locks, Stephen has been used to his wife doing his daughter's hair. So when she was unavailable right before a big event, Stephen will have to figure it out on his own. This sounds simple enough, but we soon come to find out that Zuri's hair has a mind of its own. This story was born out of seeing a lack of representation in mainstream animated projects and also wanting to promote hair love amongst young men and women of color. It is our hope that this project will inspire. The Hair Love picture book hits will be available for purchase everywhere. You can go to www.amazon.com/hair-love-matthew-cherry. I have a nonprofit called Auntie Boo's Inc. with me and my beautiful sisters, Auntie Yaya and Auntie D. And what I'm going to do, or what we're going to do, is get all of our girls this book, because you should definitely love everything about yourself, especially your crown, which is your hair. So I just wanted to wrap this podcast up with love your hair, ladies, and thank you, Mr. Matthew A. Cherry. And this concludes today's conversation. Thanks a million for listening. You can reach me on other social media platforms at www.linktr.ee/LUV.MEESH.
www.linktree.com/love.meesh. I hope you have a better than great day. Love you. Talk to you later. Mwah. Bye.